going on YouTube? Clay here with Southern Fried Fishing. Today's a good day, even though it's raining outside. I'm not able to get outside and do any fishing or anything because it is raining and it is kind of cold, so I don't really want to get soaking wet. But I did get all my GoPro mounts and stuff that I ordered in the mail, so hopefully here in the near future we'll be able to get some better footage. A little bit better than that last video where I kind of had some crappy camera angles. But I've got everything I need now, hopefully, to get going and get some good footage. So what I'm going to do is turn around and show you guys kind of a layout of everything that I ordered. And then I'm going to set my GoPro up on my tripod and kind of go through everything I got and tell you what it is and kind of give you my brief rundown on my opinion and everything on what it is and stuff, the quality of it and what kind of deal I think I got. But give me just a second. I'll turn this camera around and show you the tripod and stuff real quick before I set the GoPro up on it and start recording with that. Okay guys, so here's my GoPro. It's not really showed you all it yet, but it's the Hero 5 Black. It is a pretty good camera. It's got the touchscreen on the back, unlike the Session or some of the older ones. I'm happy with it. It's my very first GoPro, so I really don't have much of anything to compare it to. But as far as what I've read and stuff, and as far as the use I've got out of it already, I do enjoy it, and I think it's a great quality camera, and I hope to get a lot more use out of it. But this is kind of everything I ordered. I did get it off of Amazon. It is one of the El Cheapo kits. But so far, everything seems pretty good. It's got a lot of stuff in it, and it wasn't that bad of price. But this is what I'm going to set my GoPro up on, and I'm going to record and kind of go through the kit here piece by piece real quick. But I wanted to show you guys this tripod before I do so, because I can't show it to you if I've got my GoPro on it recording with it. But there's a technical name for it, I can't quite remember. But it's got the legs on it that bend. You can kind of bend them and mold them however you want to, and mount them onto stuff, hang it on whatever. It's pretty nifty. It's not the best quality, but it'll definitely work for what I need it for now, and it'll get the job done. I do wish it kind of extended. The legs come out a little bit farther and make it maybe twice its length or something, let it set up a little bit higher. But I'm happy with it for what I paid for everything. It's okay. We'll get to that here in a minute. But guys, I'm going to cut out of here and set my GoPro up, and then we'll go from there and see what's going on. Be right back with you guys. Alright guys, I'm back here with all my stuff laid out now. I'm going to kind of quickly run through it. I don't want to make a 10-12 minute video out of this. I just want to give you guys kind of a quick opinion of mine on everything that I got here in this bundle. Like I said a minute ago, this is the El Cheapo bundle from Amazon. None of this is GoPro branded stuff except for this one little clip mount that came with the camera and the little screw for it. But I don't claim any of this stuff to be GoPro branded, and it's not in any shape, form, or fashion. I believe it's just as good. All of it feels sturdy. I've kind of went through and filled each individual piece and kind of compared it to what I do have this GoPro brand, which isn't much. It's just this mount, the two adhesive mounts that come with it that are already mounted on things, and the skeleton case for the camera itself. But I'm overall pretty happy with the quality of this stuff. You get what you pay for. It's not $200 or $300 worth of value or anything here. It's $20. You get what you pay for. But it's all completely usable, and to be honest, I'm pretty impressed with the sturdiness of it. Like this here, something like this, I was expecting to be able to kind of almost feel like I'm going to snap it in half if I bend it or anything, but it's pretty sturdy. If you see me here, I'm bending on that pretty hard, and it's not giving. So I'm happy with all that, and I believe it's going to work really good for what I paid for it. Not all of it I'm going to use. This wrist strap here, it actually feels like the cheapest piece. I do like it. I'm hoping I can Velcro it onto some stuff, and because the strap is adjustable, I might be able to put it on like maybe a PVC or something and slide it in a rod holder and use it to a little bit tighter of a fit for kind of an angled camera mount behind me while I'm fishing, instead of just extending the selfie stick here and putting it on it. But we'll figure something out. I've got a couple of ideas in my head, seen some things on YouTube and on the internet. But I do like this little piece. But if I had to choose one piece that probably feels the cheapest, it would be this one for sure. It just feels not of high quality in plastic or the Velcro here. This piece is probably going to be the one I use the most. It floats, so when I'm kind of holding the camera out talking or something over water or anything, or walking to the water, this will probably be what it's on versus this, because like I said, if I drop this around the lake, it will float. And a lot of my recording will be on water, so this will come in handy. This one, I just showed it to you. I showed you that it extends, and I'm probably going to put it in a rod holder. Like I said, maybe with some PVC with this around it. If I don't do that or can't do that, this is what I'm going to be using. And a lot of times, maybe if I need some kind of makeshift arm or something to tie onto something, you guys know how it goes with mountain cameras. You'll put them absolutely anywhere you can. So this one, hopefully I can extend it out and make it work. I'll probably use it a fair share. This here, I wish I would have known it was coming in this kit, so I wouldn't have mounted one of the 3 flat adhesive mounts on my Tahoe dash, one of which came with my GoPro and 2 of which are here. I would have put this on my dash instead, but I've got it. I can still use it. I can still use the adhesive one on my dash and my Tahoe, so we'll make do with it. And I can also stick that on a lot of other surfaces, maybe even on the side of my kayak or something to make that work too. But I'm happy with it. It did come with what I was just showing here. It came with 3 of the curved mounts and 2 of the flat ones. I'm unhappy with that. If there's one big complaint I have with this, it's that. Even though you guys may think it is little, I don't know why they would put more of the curved ones and less of the flat ones, because in my opinion and a lot of other people's opinions, the flat ones are so much more versatile. You can stick them on a lot more surfaces than the curved ones. So far, the only thing I'm able to put the curved ones on are dirt bike helmets, and the one that came with the GoPro is on the dirt bike helmet, and the flat one, like I said, is in my Tahoe dash. But we'll make do, we'll make them work. Hopefully I'll find something else curved that I can put them on. This thing also came with some extra screws for the mounts, so if I lose some, break some, I've got extras now. And it came with these, a couple of these little bad boys too. You know you're always using these. These are what snaps into everything, so it's nice to have some extra ones. It also came with some that's got a little bit of extension and a curve to it, so that'll be nice putting on certain things, have a little bit more leeway to move your camera and kind of flex it a little bit. So I like that. And it also, I put one on this little arm or boom, whatever you want to call it here. So maybe I can stick that on the side of my kayak too and have a little bit more leverage off the side there for my camera angles. But all that stuff, it seems no lesser quality of the GoPro one that came with the camera, and I'm happy with it. The only thing that the GoPro one has that those don't is a little rubber boot there to kind of keep you when it's snapped down from being able to squeeze in. You do have to pull that up before you can remove this. But those are completely usable. That's a nice little extra piece, but I'm not going to complain for not having one. Those are just as good in my opinion. It came with a Nintendo Wii wrist strap too. No, this isn't the actual brand Nintendo one. It doesn't say Nintendo on it. But for you guys that have ever played a Wii or have a Wii, it's the same exact thing. It looks identical. I swear they have to come out of the same factory. And I don't know why, but I got a huge kick out of that when I opened the box and seen this. It brought back a lot of memories as a kid playing the Wii and stuff. Or not really a kid, but when I was younger. So I kind of got a little bit of a kick out of that, opening the GoPro mount bundle and seeing a Wii wrist strap. But I've kind of got it tied to this little sticky thing here. I'm hoping to stick that onto something that the camera's screwed to, and that way I can kind of secure it around my wrist and not worry about dropping it or anything. I know it's an extra action camera, and it's pretty durable, but still, you don't want to drop it if you don't have to. But that there in the package is an extra Velcro wrist strap. It kind of feels low quality like this one does, but if this one rips, I do have an extra one. Maybe that's why they send the next one, because they know it's not as good. But these two here are probably actually 2 of the pieces that I'll use the most, and they actually almost feel like they're the best quality stuff too. They're both got the stretchy straps here. This is the head strap, this is the chest strap, and the plastic on them feels really sturdy. So hopefully they'll last a while. Hopefully I'll get to use them for a long time and not have to buy new ones. So I'm happy with that. I'm really thrilled that these feel good and feel sturdy, and that it came with both of them. The only thing that I'm going to add to this though is you may see a lot of guys on YouTube doing this. This will be on my head a lot in the water, maybe around a hat or something, or even if it's not. They'll buy those GoPro floats, and you can rig them on the back here. That way if this comes off your head and falls out of your kayak or something somehow, or if you have it off moving around and drop it, it'll float and it won't sink. So that'll be nice. I'll make a video on that when I do that and show it to you guys, so you guys can kind of do it too if you want to. And this is the chest strap here. Both of these are pretty self-explanatory. Unbuckle that, slide it over your shoulders, buckle it back. You might have to adjust it a little bit, but both of those will get used a lot. This will get used a lot. Hopefully this will too. And I'm really hoping to use this a lot too. And then all of this stuff over here will be used a little bit. And I forgot 2 pieces actually. This one I probably won't use a whole lot because it's bar mounts for a dirt bike, and I run menthol fat bars on my bike. And I don't know how well this will mount on there. Plus it has a lot of vibration with it. Those bar mounts do, if you've ever seen that. So most of the time it'll either be on my helmet or on my chest if I'm on a dirt bike. And this is a little clip. Maybe I can clip it on a little soft tackle box or something and get some cool angles with that if I can't find any other way to mount it in my kayak or anything. But this is kind of everything it came with, guys. My overall opinion is I'm happy with it. There's a couple things I don't like. This feels cheap, like I said. I wish it would have came with more flat, or more of the flat mounts instead of the curved ones. but I can't complain. 20 bucks, guys. This is an awesome rig to get you started. At the very least, you can buy it and figure out what you're going to use, because it comes with such a variety of stuff. You can figure out if you're going to use this and the head strap the most. Use these till they wear out. Use them till you feel like you need to advance to better stuff, and then buy the GoPro branded of those two until you find something else that you're going to use a lot too. So that's kind of a plus. You get to try out a lot of stuff and see what you like, what you use, what you don't use. So I'm happy with it, guys. I could put everything in that case, put my camera in there too, throw it in my back seat, and get on my way. Guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully the next one I'll be able to get outside a little bit, be able to fish, maybe ride a dirt bike, maybe my next video will be a race or something. Who knows? Maybe I'll go hunting. But whatever I do next time, guys, hopefully you'll stay tuned and hopefully you'll watch it. Thank you all for joining Play with Southern Fried Fishing, and y'all have a great day. See you next time.